Hey guys, it's Moose here, and welcome back to episode 2 of my speed build series. So, I had a lot of fun with this build, but there was a lot of issues I've noticed. One of my friends wanted me to build a sort of modern-ish style, gothic house, and I did the modern, didn't do the gothic. Um, so as you can see here, I'm sort of working on the roof and working on the building, but I scrapped it. I just wanted to add this in because it kind of shows my working process and what I had to do before I got to something that I liked. I sort of liked the style of the front of the house as well as the main sort of center bit of the house, but I wasn't feeling it. I ended up putting the sides on and both of the sides on as well as the second floor on the side, and I was just like, I like it, but no, there's no way for the Sims to get around from the side. I guess it kind of is, but I wanted a nice kind of quaintish little house. I didn't want this giant fantastic house, although it did end up being pretty large. It's a one bedroom, one bathroom house. I wanted to make it a two bedroom, but I didn't have the size for it. There was just too many windows, but I didn't want to remove the windows. We're coming up on the place where I cut to the actual build, and that's right here. Yeah, I just was talking to someone. I was like, oh, I don't like this. So I started again. I sort of redid sort of the center bit with the little house, and then I added that one side back on, and I was like, yeah, I like this. I'm happy. Wait a minute. I need another balcony because balcony. So I added in the balcony. I wanted to add a staircase on the outside, but I never really did. But I did end up doing a sort of inside balcony, which I was really proud of. Oh man, that created space issues. That created hardcore space issues with me. But yeah, one of my friends, he wanted me to do a sort of modern gothic style house, kind of like what's the family's name in the base build, but just sort of take that, spin it, make it modern. Um and I liked that idea. I thought that could be pretty cool, but as I started building, I realized that wasn't this build. That really wasn't this build at all. Um I just sort of built a house that I was satisfied with, I was happy with. Here's where I think I get to work on the exterior gardening area. Oh, I moved the house first. Oh, the fences. I hate fences. I went through so many fences. I was like, no, nope, nope. That one doesn't work. Let's put a tiny fence there. Nope, tiny fence doesn't work with tiny fence. So let's just put that, you know? And then I realized, wait a minute, I can just move the fence back and put the fence gate right there. Um, Here's where I get to work on sort of the outdoor gardening area. Um, and so I'm just again me with the flowers. I can't get over the flowers. But then I ended up sort of just doing the same thing that I did in the first house build, just sort of the one flower in the middle and the two flowers on the side. I think it looks really nice. Oh, colors. I stuck with the red. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I forgot the little bit in the. There we go. Got the bit in the middle. Uh, and then I had window problems. The house had so many window problems because I wanted the house to be as bright as possible and as much natural light as I possibly could fit. But it's a small house, and with a small house, you need to work with the space you got. And I don't know what happened there. You got to work with the space you got, and I did not have a lot of space to work with. So I think we're getting close to when I start work on the kitchen. I think the building bit is pretty much about done with the windows and the interior. I do change the windows up a little bit, but I think I'm just looking around. Is the window? Yep. And then I delete those because I'm like, I think that's where the kitchen's gonna go. And then I start working on interiors again. I'm not very good at interiors, but I decided, you know what? Kitchen. There. Not a lot of windows. A nice little corner space. Not a very big kitchen. Well, I guess you can consider it a big kitchen. I didn't want to put an island in this one. I think I put an island in the other one. One of my friends, I was talking to him as I was building this, and he was like, "Is it an island kitchen, John?" And I'm like, "No, it's not an island kitchen." He's like, "It has to be an island kitchen. If I ever build my own house, it will have an island." And I just sort of was like, "Okay, you're got it." And I just sort of laughed about that for a while because I mean, I guess yeah, island kitchens are the best kind of kitchen, but this one I was like, no, I don't need an island. I wanted a nice little table. I started out with that one, and then I was like, oh, that silver one, that one's really pretty. And then I put that one in, and then I went over to the chairs. Just some really simple chairs. I don't really care. I needed the one red chair. Sort of the color scheme that I was going with was red, black, and purple. Purple for the walls, mostly. And then red and black, obviously, for the couches and all of the interior stuffs. And do I put in the floor? I think I put in the floor soon, but oh no, I'm still working on that. And then I switched that out and put in the big tall one. I just recently figured out about auto counters. I was so happy that auto counters existed. Yep, I am choosing a hardwood floor. Do I stick with that one? I think I stick with that one. That's going to be the first bathroom. I don't get to work on that for a while. But I keep working on the kitchen. I end up putting in a radio, I think, on one of the I think on that counter right next to the large cabinet. Here's where the purple comes in, sort of just some nice purple walls. And I really like that color. I would like that color for my room, actually. Just a very stated purple color. Not too dark, not too light, just sort of, well, it's not really a classic purple, but purple. So what am I working on now? Doors, right, doors to the backyard. I was thinking about putting 2 doors, but then I was like, nah, I'm going to put a window. And then that was a voice crack. So here's where I kind of put in the desk. I thought it was really, really nice, a really nice placement for it. Just a really big window behind it, and eventually I put some flowers in behind there. So it looks really, really pretty. I love windows. I think windows are a really nice addition to a house. Of course, there should be windows in a house, but a lot of windows. I love the sort of big walls of windows where you can look over, a backyard or, those giant houses that are on cliff sides that overlook oceans. I really love how that looks. Here's where I kind of put in this carpet. There wasn't a carpet that I really liked for the space, so I ended up just kind of making my own by putting in just a bunch of little circles. That corner was a little bit odd for me. I didn't really know what to put there. So I ended up just making it sort of a little reading nook. I think it would be a really nice little space for a sim to sit down and have a nice little read on his book or her book or whoever's going to live in this house. My ideas for this house is there would kind of just be like, I don't know, maybe a married couple or a single sim who's pretty well off, just kind of living in a bachelor pad or bachelorette pad. Not a family home. Definitely not a family home. Too many stairs for a family home. But, so here's where I go into the second floor. Now, something happened here. I'm not going to say what just yet, but, I started work on the second floor. I am putting, the banister on. A little bit of trouble, and then I finally decided on that one. And then I go back downstairs and decide to put in the lights for the interior, and I think I move on to no, I wanted to put that under the staircase, but I couldn't. I love the movie posters in this place. In Sims in general, I forgot which pack it came in. I think it was the movie pack. Well, obviously it was a movie pack, but if I were a sim, I definitely have those in my house. So here's where the bathroom comes in. It's not really a master bath, but it does have, a full shower and bathtub and a separate space for a toilet, so that your Sims can go to the bathroom as someone takes a shower. I think that's a thing. Someone told me that a while back. But I've always stuck with that because I sort of like it when the toilet's kind of away from, sort of separated off from a bathroom, because, a bathroom's a place where you clean yourself and you get ready for the day, you put on your makeup or whatever you do. And a toilet kind of ruins that for me. It's kind of like, I have a wardrobe, that's okay. But it's kind of like, I don't know, what would be, a trash can. You don't put a trash can in the center of a kitchen. You always tuck it away under a counter or put it in a corner where no one's gonna watch it. Or watch it. Yes, I'm going to watch a trash can. Um, no, where no one's gonna see it because no one likes looking at a trash can. Everyone needs a trash can. If you don't have a trash can, I'm sorry. I didn't put a trash can in this house. Before I upload it, I will put a trash can in this house. I'm a mess. Um, so I decided to put the bedroom there first. And then over here, I'm like, I'm going to put a little den where the Sims can sort of sit and talk and be sort of away from the kitchen and the dining area and the main living room. You know, just sort of a place to go away, just above it all. And they can overlook the sort of massive windows that lead up to the second floor. And you know, carpets are the bane of my existence. None of them. I think there's probably 4 carpets that I like, and that's the one I picked for that room. I finally got it right for once. I wanted to use the shelves, but I don't know how to use move objects. I'm very sad to say that. So I couldn't put the move objects in there. So I ended up putting, you know, an easel and the running thing. What's it called? Why am I forgetting the name of the thing that's called? Whatever. And then I went upstairs, and here's where I realized something. Where is it? It's almost here. So I put that a little bench outside, and there it is. And then I realized, oh, I have a 3rd floor. And that completely threw off my build. I was like, I'm done, I'm good. And I'm like, dang it. So I ended up deleting everything and trying to put in a staircase. I probably should have put the staircase there. But I wanted to, like, no, I want to put it over the balcony and everything. But I couldn't figure out how to do that. Honestly, after this part, I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Because, I mean, I had you know, you have a thought running, you have a thought going, and then someone just sort of, have you ever had that where someone just sort of stops you and they're like, no, that can't work. And then you just sit there and go, aw, now what? And that's kind of how I felt. I was completely at loss for what to do. The creative flow was gone. So I ended up just putting in new couches. I'm right there, same sort of style, except I forgot the other chair, but I needed a way to go around anyway, so I left it like that. And then over here, I was just sort of like, let's make it a creative space. Let's make it a place where the Sims can go paint, and the Sims can play on the guitar. I think I put a guitar down there. And read. Although they do already have a reading space. I did put another desk in. I did not put a computer on this one, because, I mean, a writer's desk. Why not? It's a glass desk. I hate glass desks with computers on them. I had a friend who had a computer desk made of glass, and he got mad and punched the desk, and the desk shattered. Never make a computer desk out of glass unless it's bulletproof. So again, carpets, bane of my existence. I don't think I put a carpet in the center of this room, but I did put a couch, I want to say. I don't think I put a couch. I think I left it empty. I wanted a chandelier. They don't have any big chandeliers, you know. I was hoping for one, but I think I just left that little light right there. Or not. Do I put anything? No. I put that. Oh, I put that. I thought that was really pretty. I like those. I made an apartment on my previous Sims account, or my previous Sims game before it got reset. And I used those to make a little swimming pool room. It kind of reminded me of my grandma's pool that we have at her house. But at the middle of that room, I was kind of at a loss for what to put. As you can see, I was like, let's put anything. Anything right there, please. Because I don't really like empty space in a house. I like to be able to use everything in a house, make it nice and warm and cozy and filled. I couldn't do it with that room, no matter how hard I tried. So those just sort of end up being like a little show-off area. Like, hey, look at my plants, look at my books, you know. I am a civilized person who functions in society correctly. Not really, this house. You would not be able to function in this house. I mean, there's no trash can. It's a pretty house, I'll give it that. But, so I ended up just searching around for little things that I wanted to put on the shelves. And now I'm to the 3rd floor. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this the bedroom. I ended up doing the windows again and kind of copying that little thing that I had going there with the windows. And I wanted to put all the windows going all the way across that, but I couldn't because of the staircase. I wish they would change that. I wish with all my might that they would change that, because I wanted so badly to put windows all the way across that wall and make it so pretty. I couldn't, though. It made me mad. Um, so I ended up filling that wall with windows instead, so the little reading nook could have a nice little place to sit. And also, I wanted the windows for the top floor. The bedroom, I actually liked the bedroom a lot more. Now that I'm looking at it, I like it a lot more than I did when I was building it, because it it fits. It looks nice. It's a nice little calming space that you can just go up to, and there's not really a lot of distractions. A nice little dark colored wall. It's a fairly small bedroom for a one bedroom house, but um, it works. And I think that's what a Sims house should be. It should work. Um, so we're sort of getting to the end of the video here, and I'm putting in the final carpets. I was like, layered carpets, let's see if that looks good. No. And I couldn't find a carpet better than that one, so I stuck out with that one. And here's where I'm just sort of, oh, here's the backyard. I forgot about it for a while, and I was like, hey, backyard. There's the flowers going in, and I'm doing the same thing that I usually do, which is the one flower in the middle, and then the two flowers matching on the sides. So yeah, there's the nice flowers behind the reading nook, and I forgot to take out the clown poster. I will remove that clown poster. I think I do in the video. Just a nice little flower pond and a nice, not flower pond, what's it called? Bird bath, and a table for some Sims to relax out and maybe eat in the sun, or who knows. And then I keep putting in those little lights, and then I realize I can't because of the doorway leading out to the sidewall. And then there's the little potted plants, and I'm looking around right now for screenshots. Here we come up on the screenshots right now, actually. Yeah, I'm just I have nothing really to say about this. It's me being a stupid person and not finishing correctly on time. And here we go. Here's sort of an interior view of the kitchen. I really liked how the kitchen turned out. I was highlighting one of the windows as I did that, I realized. But I like how it turned out. I like the color scheme. And here's the living room. I thought it turned out really nice. I love how the carpet turned out. And I love the view that you have of the outside. And the purple. It's a really nice color purple. Here is sort of an exterior view of the garden up front. I would love a front garden like that. Just sort of nice and modern, but still, you still have the flowers. The flowers sort of brighten it up and make it a little bit happier, I guess. Here is the third floor with the bedroom sort of overviewing. You can see the little balcony in the backyard and the little garden patio area in the front. And here is the second floor. Right here, you can see sort of the stairway leading down to the bottom little reading nook and the art room and the little den area, as well as the patio. And here is the first floor. The kitchen and the living room and the bathroom that I kind of just threw together hastily, as well as the desk and the little reading nook area, as well as the backyard and the garden and the patio and everything. And here's the final outlook. I really loved this build. I thought it was great, and it's been Moose, and I'll see you in another video. See y'all.